7 degrees at 7:03. Good morning, everyone. Twitter still being flooded with outrage and sarcasm after Premier Jim Prentice this week stirred up a hornet's nest when he said Albertans need to, quote, look in the mirror if they want to know who's responsible for the sad state of the province's finances. Twitter still blowing up 42+ hours since he made those comments. The hashtag Prentice blames Alberta still trending #1 in Calgary, #1 in Edmonton, now #4 again today nationally as people wake up this morning. Opposition parties are calling on the Premier to publicly apologize for blaming Albertans instead of placing blame where they say it belongs, on 4 decades of Tory rule. Prentice, for the record, not apologizing yet, but he did tell Calgary Herald columnist Don Prade that he knows he touched a nerve. 2 high-profile cabinet ministers are coming to the Premier's defense.
I don't think it's a national conversation, and I think it's blown out of proportion. And I think that the Premier has made it very clear that what he wants to do. He's passionate about this province. He's passionate about his kids, and he's passionate about the future of this province.
I can't help what Twitter feeds do or don't do. I just know the reality of what this Premier does, what he cares about, and the passion he has for Albertans, and in making sure all of us have a great future.
Kind of lost in all of this is the fact the Alberta government will be bringing down its budget and 10-year financial plan on the 26th of March, not long from now. Prentice has promised this budget will fundamentally restructure how the province spends and saves money to insulate Alberta from future swings in oil and gas prices. Plunging crude prices, of course, have left a projected $7 billion hole in next year's budget. It's now 7:05. By the end of this month, we should know where the Calgary Flames want to build their brand new arena and how the Flames hope to pay for it. Ken King, and President and CEO of the Calgary Flames, of course, telling Kiss 95.9, our sister radio station, the new arena to replace the aging Saddledome will be built downtown, although he's not saying specifically where. Flames brass say they know City Council and taxpayers are wary about paying for a new arena, but Ken King says the plan will appeal to the masses.
When you see our project, people are just going to love it. We're not going to sneak in here and steal money from the city. I just think it's going to be awesome.
One possible downtown location, by the way, for the new facility being talked about right now is the land around the old Science Center, the Greyhound bus station area, west end of downtown. No matter where it ends up, though, Councillor Drew Farrell is adamant the money from taxpayers should not be used.
If Calgary needs a larger concert venue, then let's talk about that. But we're talking for-profit concerts. I don't think public dollars should be going into that. We support nonprofit arts community, but this is something very different.
Ken King says the mayor will be the first to see the plans for the new arena, and that should happen within the next few weeks. Spring forward before you go to bed on Saturday night. You want to set your clocks ahead 1 hour. Daylight saving time takes effect 2 a.m. Sunday morning. Means we're losing an hour's sleep. That can throw your body out of whack. Come Monday morning, you may be wondering why you feel a little bit out of sorts. In fact, some experts say car crashes spike on the first Monday after the clocks flip forward due to sluggish drivers. The reasons for it are actually related to how our body adapts to changes in sleep patterns. A local sleep expert says there are things you can do beforehand to prepare your body for the earlier start.
Monday morning, in order to catch up for sleep, try to get a little bit more sleep in the morning if you can, but ideally you would go to bed a little bit earlier, wake up a little bit earlier, and maintain that schedule consistently, even on the weekend, so that your body adapts to that new rhythm.
For moms and dads of small children, it's a good idea to start making the transition tonight, moving bedtime routines ahead by 15 minutes or so. That's your news to 7:07. Still mild, 6 degrees right now at the airport. Heading back to Joe Bell.